Hey y'all. So my gardening journey has officially begun. Things seem to be going pretty well, I will say. There is growth, and that also means, though, that space is becoming tighter. So it's time to get these gardening gloves dirty and move everybody on over. Let's do it.
All right, so everybody started off in the one plastic bin, and it wasn't long before everybody got too big and too crowded. So it's moving day. First step being mixing up my soil. So I used a couple bags of Kellogg's organic soil, and then about a half a bag of Black Cow, because honestly that's what I had left over. And then I knew I wanted to use some extra fertilizers. Garden Tone, I already know is great, but because I wanted to be extra and I want everything to be beautiful, I went ahead and tried to add something else. I swear I stood in the store looking at the shelf for about 15 minutes trying to decide between blood meal, bone meal. Should I do something else? Should I do neither? I went with blood meal, and hopefully that does what we want it to do. Now, the distance between where I mixed up the soil and the actual bed is about 6-7 yards. Now, y'all, I needed the workout. I did. But I also need a wagon. So, if you have any suggestions for a good one that's reliable, sturdy, I know I don't want a wheelbarrow, but if you would like to gift me a wagon as well, I am here for it. Just let me know. So after 3 trips with that giant planter, the soil is nice and neat and ready to go.
All right, now comes the harder part, or I should say the more delicate part. So I've got my soil mixed up, I've got it placed into the bed, that's all ready to go. And now I gotta get these churn over here into there. But as you can see, it's a whole lot going on right now. So Miss Sheila here, she is planted all the way on the other side. But you see, she wanna come over here and get all in Brenda's space and just wants to take all over. So now it's a good time to go ahead and do some pruning anyway, and that'll help get the plants from one place to the other. So let's go.
So I decided to go ahead and move the tomato plant first so we could make a little more room for the whole Sheila situation. So I dug up Miss Brenda and moved her on over to the bed. I didn't dig quite deep enough before bringing her over, so I had to do some scooping and adjusting, make sure she was all good and set in her spot.
We've got her planted. She looks good. I cleaned her up down at the bottom and taller than I thought. So this I had when I was living in an apartment to put over my little balcony. So I am going to use this here and have my anchor string to support tomato here, and I'll be able to put a little planter here, maybe some flowers, spring pollinators. So this string is going to tie. First, we're going to wrap around to support as she grows. So yes, we are going into a day 2 because Miss Sheila here got a whole lot going on. So many branches and we got plenty of blossoms, but
I gotta sort through. I did take the time to unravel each tendril as necessary. It just would have been impossible to move her over properly without doing so. So I used my God-given patience to go ahead and make sure she was taken care of properly. Okay, we just had a time trying to get her pared down, figure out where the heck each thing is going. So it looks like there was like 3 plants in the same container when I bought it. Something like that. So she's spread out now, and we're gonna put her right in there. Right there. And look, y'all. I got a baby cucumber! Look at it. It's finally time to go ahead and transplant. So I tried to dig as deep as possible before pushing inward to try and keep as many of the roots intact as possible. So go ahead and move her over, and hopefully her new home will make her feel comfy and want to produce lots and lots of yummy cucumbers. We'll see how this grows.